Morning everyone, Andrew here. It's been a while since I've done a video, but that's because we've just moved into our new house and it's been taken Telkom a while to get our Wi-Fi set in. We've got that here now again, so I can start doing daily clips again. And as you can see, I'm in my gym kit. I'm unshaven. I've just come back from a nice 8-kilometer run, and what I decided to talk about today, because a lot of people have been asking me about it, is mindset and my morning routine. I think one of the most important things you need to realize in this business, people, is that if your mind isn't right, then it's going to be a tough journey for you. So I really have spent a lot of time over the last couple of years working on my mind and my mindset, and it's really done the world of wonders for me. So, and a lot of that has got to do with how I start my morning. So I thought what I'd do is I'd just let you know how I do my mornings, and a lot of it comes from fantastic mentoring from people that I follow. And generally, this is what I do. My morning actually starts the night before, where I actually have on my phone some affirmations that I wrote down and took pictures of. So every evening, just before I go to bed, I've got 10 or 11 of them. I read my affirmations, short little affirmations. It doesn't take me longer than a minute or two, just so that I can get my mind right for the next day. I also plan my next day the night before. So I haven't ever been a great one for planning. It was a big weakness of mine. I've had to work on it very hard. But every night, just before I close down the office, well, downstairs here, at my house, I just quickly write down a couple of things that I've got to do the next day, and make sure the next day is all planned. I then do those affirmations just before I go to bed. And what's important about that, people, is that, you know what, most people are sitting watching TV at that stage before they go to bed. They're filling their minds with negative things like murder and horrible things on the news, etc. And you know, that sinks into your subconscious. So I've made it a habit of mine not to watch the news anymore at night. I don't like to follow anything negative. You know, if anything big happens, like what's happened in France, of course we're all going to hear about it. We don't need to go and absorb our minds with it. So really fill my mind with positive stuff just before I go to bed. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I actually do is I read those affirmations again, and this gets my mind right. One of the first things that I pick my phone up, I've taken pictures of what I wrote on those affirmations, and I read. When I've done that, I feel good about myself, and then I might take about 10 minutes. I try and do 10 minutes reading a day in the morning. Right now I'm reading again for the third or fourth time now, the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, but I try and read 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day is 300 minutes a month, which is a lot of reading, people, and you can finish a lot of books. And excuse me walking around, I'm just walking around in my garden doing this while I'm talking to you. Okay, so once I've done those 10 minutes reading, I spend a little bit of time with my kids. And by the way, people, this is all round about between 6 and 7. I'm pretty fortunate that I can then go for a run. That's where I've just been for about an 8-kilometer run, or I go to gym. A lot of people can't do that at 7 o'clock in the morning, but I would. This is what I want to tell you: healthy body, healthy mind. What I really encourage you to get your mind right is to work on your fitness. So if you're very unfit at the moment, at least go for a 10-20 minute walk in the morning. Just get that blood running, the endorphins kick in, you think clearer. I drink about a liter in the morning of water in the morning to hydrate my body and get my mind thinking right. So once I come back from my run or the gym session, that's normally about just before 8 o'clock, and then normally what I do is I have a shower, and then I get my day going. But it's important, a couple of important rituals here. So let's have a look and see what we did, summarize it. My morning actually starts the night before. The night before, I jot down what I'm going to do the next day. Then I do read my affirmations before I go to bed. Why is that important? Well, you need to work on your mind. The next morning, the first thing I do is I pick up my phone, I read my affirmations again. I do 10 minutes of reading. Then I spend a bit of time with my kids and my family. After that, I go for a run, or I go to gym. I drink my water. I come back, I actually have a smoothie. Your nutrition is very important. If you're eating unhealthily in breakfast, that's not doing your body any good, and it's not doing your mind any good. Once the endorphins have kicked in, you're going to be a lot more productive during the day, and you've got a positive mindset. So that's really my morning routine, and also how I help myself with my mindset. That's it for today. That's about 5 minutes. I hope you didn't get value of this, but if there's one thing I can do and encourage you, is work on your health and work on your mindset, and everything else will start to fall into place after that. So that's it from me today. And it's my wish for you that you start to go hugeness, because playing small doesn't serve you or the people you love. Cheers.